This changes everything. This changes everything right here. This is insane. Caitlin Clark could be set to take on a $50 million plus per year deal from the Saudis and basketball league. Project B, they are getting it primed and ready to go. This is insane. Caitlin Clark might be making legitimate NBA contract money. We're talking $50 million per season. This is wild. This could be, and this league run at the same time as Unrivaled. This could cook Unrivaled. This could cook everything. The good thing is it does not run concurrent at the same time as the WNBA, but they may require exclusivity, which means someone might not be able to play in the WNBA. But for $50 million a year, and they're playing worldwide in the States as well, Caitlin Clark could very well be on her way to this league, and she could be set for $50 million per year. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into this. We are not going to play any games. Here it is. Updates on the Saudi Basketball League. And you know the Saudis got the bag. You know they got the bag. You see what Turkish Al-Sheikh and all them doing over there in boxing. They giving Canelo $500 million for 4 fights. Bud getting 50 and 100 million for every fight now. They throwing the bag around. They got the bag, okay? So, we see right here. Updates on the Saudi Basketball League. League is set to start next fall, running from November through April during the WNBA off-season. So that is good news for the WNBA. Could offer players up to $50 million. $50 million per year, by the way. We're going to get into all of this. Elena Beard, loved Elena Beard game in college. She's a Duke legend. Elena Beard is acting as chief basketball officer. Candace Parker is also involved. Candace Parker got her hands in this as well. Here we go. How far along is it? Interestingly, WNBA sources tell The Athletic that the new entity has already started negotiating with players. And Burnett confirmed that they have already signed WNBA players to contracts. So they already signed a few WNBA players. They already signed them. And this does not conflict with the WNBA because it's not during their season. This would completely eliminate Unrivaled, though. This would eliminate Unrivaled. You're talking about players making millions in a season at the same time as Unrivaled. Come on now. Come on. The timing for the WNBA, though the timing for the WNBA could not be worse, considering that due to CBA negotiations, almost the entire league, not on rookie scale contracts, are free agents right now. Burnett promises salaries multiples higher than what exists in women's professional sport. Note, he's saying sport in general, not basketball specifically. The new league has staff in place. Former WNBA star Elena Beard will serve as chief basketball officer. And among the growing list of investors and advisors are some big names like Candace Parker, Beard's former teammate, Steve Young, Novak Djokovic, and Sloane Stevens. The new league will be headquarters in Singapore. Okay, conflict with Unrivaled. Before we even get into that, let's get into this though. What does this all mean? Let's get into what benefits Caitlin Clark first. Let's get into that. Project B could deal another blow to the struggling WNBA collective bargaining agreement negotiations. While the league wants to exchange higher salaries for exclusivity, they could never match what Project B is capable of. So all of that, the WNBA won exclusivity with the players. We're giving you 4 times the amount of contracts so you don't go play in these other leagues. That's cooked because players can go over here and get up to $50 million per year. So it doesn't even matter. Project B will employ 66 players, and if they increase salaries 10 times, which would be extremely low given the Saudi fund, that's nothing for them. How will players who make $150K in the WNBA turn down $1.5 million, or in the case of someone like Paige Beckers, who will make under $100K her first 4 years in the league, how could she turn down $10 million, $20 million? What does this mean for Unrivaled? Will players really want to be in Asia for 6 months of the year? Man, listen, for $50 million a year, they going to go, $10 million a year, they going to go sit wherever the hell you tell them to. Wherever you tell them. Caitlin Clark can make $50 million a year, bro. These are the Saudis. You think they know who bring the bag in. They know what's up. Conflict with Unrivaled. The founders say the league is set to start next fall, but will not conflict with WNBA season. Instead, it will run from November through April, making it a major conflict for Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league that enters its second season in 2026. Burnett says that although it won't initially conflict with the WNBA, it could eventually move its season to compete directly with the league. So they can move it. Originally, LeBron James and Maverick Carter were said to be spearheading the men's side of Project B, but The Athletic reports that they are no longer a part of the project, which might explain why the new league is concentrating on the women's game first. So this is the league when people were saying, oh, LeBron James is starting something, won't Caitlin do? This is it. This is that. Project B is that. The details. Here's what we know so far about what is being called Project B. The new basketball venture was founded by former Google and Facebook executive Grady Burnett and his friend Geoff Prentice, co-founder of Skype. Burner told Sam Amick at The Athletic that the new league is set to begin the Women's Basketball League in large part because of the immense growth and interest in the sport. It will feature 6 teams of 11 players, each that play 7 two-week tournaments in cities across Asia, Europe, and the Americas. And is already 2 years in the making. So this is the new league. This is where the bag is gonna be for these players. Project B, where players are gonna be, they talking about 4 times the amount. You're talking about a minimum of 10 times the amount over here. So if you're making 100,000 over there you're gonna be making 10 million over here. Caitlin Clark, you've seen what they're willing to pay the max per year. Caitlin Clark could sign a 4-year, $200 million basketball contract. Caitlin Clark can do that. Caitlin Clark can do that. This might happen, you guys. Keep your eyes peeled, ear to the streets. Caitlin Clark may have this in the works. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.